السلام عليكم. احنا شركة مايند ووركس، احنا مش هنعرف نفسنا النهارده. الاستراتيجي بتاعت الشركة بتاعتنا مش احنا بس بنبروفايد سوليوشن، احنا كونتويل لبارتنرز تانيين بنبروفايد نفس السوليوشنز اللي بتخدم الاي ليرنينج. احنا عرفنا البرودكتس بتاعتنا امبارح، النهارده هنجيب واحد من البارتنرز من اور بارتنرز بيقدموا سوليوشن بتخدم نفس المجال بتاعنا. احنا عندنا سكول مانجمنت سيستم واي ليرنينج سوليوشنز، اللي هنقدمه النهارده حاجه اسمها كمبيوترايز تيتشنج. الكمبيوترايز تيتشنج دي قايمه على ان كل الطلبه في فصل واحد بيعملوا هوم كلاس اديوكيشن. هوم كلاس اديوكيشن نفس الاكتيفيتيز اللي المدرس بيعملها مع الطلبه مانوال او فيربال وورك، لا ده بيعملها عن طريق الكمبيوتر. انسبيشن ديمونستريشن، بيكولكت دوكيومنتس، بيرسيف دوكيومنتس، بيعمل كويزز اون ذا سايت كويز. يعني ساعات بيبقى في فصل كتير الواحد بيعمل اون ذا سايت كويز للطلبه والطلبه بيجاوبوه. احنا بنعمل اون ذا سايت كويز وبيطلع درجات الطلبه، وده ممكن يكون الجديد بقى ان احنا هنكتبيت البورتال ده مع البورتالز بتاعتنا، بحيث ان ولي الامر ممكن يخش على البورتال بتاعنا ويعرف ابنه كان بيعمل ايه في الفصل، الاكتيفيتيز اللي عملها، داخل على سايتس ايه، عمل ايه في الكويزز بتاعته. احنا بنعرف الموديل بتاعنا ده باسم All in One Solution for K-12 Education. All in One Solutions يعني مجموعه الكومبوننتس بتاعتنا سواء سكول مانجمنت سيستم، اي ليرنينج، كل ده مع السوليوشنز اللي بتوفرها نتوب. كل السوليوشنز دي هنعملها في باكج واحده لخدمه الكي 12 education. كي 12 education يعني education from K 1 ل 12 grade 12 يعني من وسط ثالثه ثانوي. فانا هدي السبيتش دلوقتي لمستر اولي هاج، هيتكلم عن البرودكتس بتاعتنا بتاعت نتوب سكول، وفي الاخر هندي بريف كده عن الفكره بتاعتنا اللي هو All in One Solution for K-12 Education.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ole Haag, and as you were briefly introduced to, I will speak to you about so-called computer classroom management systems. I am part of the global company NetOp Solutions, which have offices in Portland, Oregon, in Chicago, in London, Frankfurt, in Copenhagen, and in Beijing. We recently opened in Beijing as well. Classroom management. Well, what is classroom management? We all know that one of the challenges that a teacher faces is that the students are much quicker at learning how to use ICT. They are becoming experts very quickly, so a teacher really needs a tool to be able to control a classroom of 20, 30, 50 computers. And we are talking about the 360 degrees circle, which is what a teacher needs to do all the time. They need to prepare, they need to teach, and they need to evaluate all students at a current basis. We have tools in NetOp School for all this kind of operations, and I can tell you that I will not go into details about all the things you can do in NetOp School. You should rather talk to Binary Works, who is our representative here in Egypt, or actually in a lot of parts of the Middle East region. You should talk to them for more details. I will talk about the concept. On a USB drive, which I have here, the teacher can take a copy of his classroom with all the possibilities for making tests at home, for preparing documents at home, sit at home or somewhere else where they are left in peace to prepare. They don't have to do it in the middle of class. They can just copy their teacher file to this one, and then they can bring it back, then they can plug it into the computer, and then they can run all of their presentations from this USB drive. Of course, one of the first things that teachers will normally do is when they come in, they want to be sure to have attention. So the first and probably the most used function is to push the attention button, which immediately locks all computers, all screens. So students cannot do anything until the teacher releases the machines again. Once the students are working on their PCs, the teacher can have a complete overview of all their screens, can see what each individual is doing, can take control of individual PCs, and can share all screens, can share the teacher screens to all computers, can share any student screen to the rest of the class, can even share documents that is not on the teacher computer if they are attached to, let's say, a computer that controls a scanning device. Then instead of having to have all students go down there and look at that PC, they can take the screen and broadcast that to the classroom and say, this is what you're going to do in a little while. So this is a very efficient way of controlling your classroom. You really optimize your time with the students, have a good time to work more efficiently with what is your job, the teaching and the discussions with the students. Then, in the end, there's also a testing module in the solution where the teacher, there are 10 different types of questions, and you can put together a whole exam, a whole test, distribute it in 5 seconds to everybody, and then they can work on their tests. The teacher can follow on screen who is doing what at which time. And once the test is finished, either automatically after 10, 15, 20 minutes, or when the teacher decides to close it, then everything is automatically collected to the teacher. And the good thing is, it's automatically corrected. So the teacher does not have to sit afterwards and correct all things. They are automatically corrected, and all the results are presented in what you would call an XML structure, where you can expand and see what did this student answer for this question, how did they pass the test, 80% or 90%. So you can really make very efficient testing also. And the good thing is that you can export these results in CSV format, TAB format, or Excel format to consolidate it in another system. If you have a central system that creates reports, then everything can be collected and consolidated there. So this is something that I talked about. What I believe it does is that it makes a very dynamic classroom. Instead of having all students to run around in the class to review